I love me some Crawford, man. Y'all already know what time it is. But, hey, I got to call a spade a damn spade.
Terence Crawford.
Janibek Alimkhanuly, also known as Kazakh style, is a fighter who thrives on taking risks but rarely reaps big rewards. But what happens when the one fighter everyone tries to avoid suddenly faces a challenge from a very best pound-for-pound boxer in the world? That's right, a direct challenge from Terence "Bud" Crawford himself.
Champions and the boxing superstars, where are you? I'm waiting, let's fight. I'm the most avoided boxer. I'm the middleweight king. Let's go, fight. Top rank, who is next? Who is next?
Challenge is official, and the plan to dominate the 160-pound division is already underway. This isn't just another fight, it's a high-stakes legacy grab. But before diving into the alliance, it's important to understand who Janibek really is. He's more than a champion. He's a problem that no one wants to face as the holder of both the WBO and IBF middleweight titles. Janibek stands as a unified king. Yet, his Kazakh style makes him a promotional headache. He combines relentless left-hand power with an unpredictable, jerky rhythm that echoes both his 2016 World Championship and Olympic experience. A mix that keeps opponents constantly off balance and struggling to adapt.
İçinde ближний ойда да бокстасу, артқа да бокстасу, алдыға да бокстасу, контратака жасау, контратакасын күтіп алып, оған қарсы атака жасау. Сол біздің қазақ стайл деп аталады. Ол Құдай қаласа елге, осы әлемге танылатын болады. Сондықтан да біз боксты, өзіміздің өнерді қазақ стайл деп атадық.
Janibek doesn't just win fights, he dismantles his opponents. As a southpaw, he's already tricky, but add in his unusual wide stance and looping, punishing punches from unexpected angles, and he becomes a nightmare for orthodox fighters. Losing to him isn't just a mark on your record. It's a physical and mental reset. And if you somehow manage to come out on top, you've beaten a fighter most casual fans haven't even heard of. It's a matchup defined by extreme risk and almost no reward.
Janibek ain't nothing to mess with. He cold. Yeah, southpaw, you don't know much about him. That's fine. You ain't got to know much about him. But I'm here to tell you. Speed, power, size, your IQ, defense, offense. Dude is cold, man. Footwork, angles, shoot, power in both hands. He a killer. That's what he is. He a damn killer, man, you know? So, I mean, look, if Crawford can go down and face that dude, bro, man, whoo, Crawford's legacy. Now, it might not be no marquee name and a name that the whole world will know, but everybody will be tuning in just to see Terence Crawford's greatness because he's a mega star now. He's the star now, right?
Then there's Terence "Bud" Crawford, a fighter with nothing left to prove. He's dominated at 135, 140, 147, and 154 pounds. Recently, he stepped up to 168 and claimed the undisputed title from Canelo Alvarez, cementing his place as a 5-division champion and a 3-division undisputed title holder.
Did you reflect on that incredible night against Canelo Alvarez?
I felt great. You know, like I said before, you know, all the other people that doubted me, they were surprised. I wasn't surprised because I did what I said I was going to do from day one. So once I did it, it wasn't nothing too exciting for me.
All accounts, he's a pound-for-pound king, a perfect blend of skill and power, a master distance, and a switch-hitting enigma. His legacy is already Hall of Fame bound. He's wealthy, accomplished, and has conquered nearly everything in the sport. So the question remains, what's left for him to achieve?
Terence Crawford, pound for pound, number 2 probably, and Oleksandr Usyk number 1. Maybe they're arguing about it right there. And
Someone like Crawford, it's no longer about money. It's about chasing the impossible. While much of the 160-pound division was avoiding the challenge, Crawford made a bold move. He didn't just talk about Janibek. He publicly called him out, issuing a direct challenge for all to see.
I'm calling everyone out tonight. Canelo and Charlo. I'm coming.
You want Canelo and Charlo?
Yeah.
I got that.
After Janibek expressed interest in a fight with Canelo, Crawford responded with a stark, no-nonsense message. I got my eyes on you, Janibek. This wasn't hypothetical. It wasn't a what if. It was a direct, unmistakable challenge.
We're here, next. Looking for you. Looking for December 6th, how you gonna do it?
I got my eyes on you, Janibek. Good luck.
Crawford isn't just one of the greatest fighters. He's also one of the smartest. And now, he appears to be training alongside another athlete who can claim true supremacy in boxing, the undisputed heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. This partnership isn't just speculation. It's grounded in a long-standing, well-documented mutual respect. Usyk has publicly praised Crawford for years, highlighting the admiration these two elite fighters share.
I'm gonna come check you out.
Usyk, you're a huge fan of Crawford. You're a big fan of Terence Crawford.
Very big fan.
What is it about him that makes him so special?
I'm fan of Terence.
In a recent interview, Usyk didn't hesitate to call Crawford the pound-for-pound king. This wasn't just casual praise. It was one boxing mastermind recognizing another. The alliance between these two is significant, and rumors have recently circulated that they may be joining forces in training and strategy.
Stop. I'm too Khabib.
Even suggests that Usyk has visited Crawford's training camp to exchange techniques and insights.
Usyk, yeah, how was that? How was that experience, I guess, being with two pound-for-pound greats?
Oh, that's my guy. So, you know, every time we hook up and every time we see each other, it's nothing but love, you know, and support of each other. And, you know, it was great catching up with.
This isn't just about sparring. It's about something far more valuable. Crawford is gaining access to one of the most effective blueprints in modern boxing, the Usyk model.
Oleksandr Usyk knows boxing. He has got a huge boxing IQ, and that is because he's clearly studying it. He's clearly learning all new things. Every opponent is a new challenge, a new puzzle to understand. And so when he's faced with someone with that curiosity and discipline that he can have in his training and all of the effort that he's putting in, that allows him to study the sport in such a vast way that when he's faced with someone and new challenges, he's probably done the homework.
Consider what Oleksandr Usyk has accomplished. He moved up from cruiserweight, where he reigned as undisputed champion, into the heavyweight division, a world of giants. Many doubted him, claiming he was too small, too light, and would be overpowered by fighters like Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. And what happened? He didn't just win, he outclassed and dismantled them.
Usyk again, that's a tough fight. That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight too. He's non-stop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else. Joshua didn't know what to do with him. He's like, where is this guy going to be when I'm throwing punches? He's a heavyweight, and the heavyweights were never really that good in terms of that kind of technique. It's like you need it at like middleweight and light heavyweight because everyone's super talented and technical. Lomachenko and Usyk were trained by the same guy. They were both trained by Lomachenko's father. So they both have extreme technique.
Usyk's approach relied on three key pillars: constant movement, lightning-fast decision-making, and unpredictable angles. He's never stationary, always circling, feinting, and forcing larger opponents to continually reset their footing. Usyk has a way of turning his opponent's own power against them, making them swing at air while he counters from unexpected angles. Now, imagine that same blueprint applied to Terence Crawford. For Crawford, Janibek Alimkhanuly represents a true power-punching challenge. Crawford isn't learning how to hit harder from Usyk. He's learning how to systematically neutralize a fighter's primary weapon. The reports of them training together aren't about basic conditioning. They're about a transfer of elite knowledge, a masterclass in strategy. Picture two of the sharpest minds in boxing sharing the ring and refining their approach. The potential impact is extraordinary.
Busy, but at the same time the same, but it's definitely been busier. You know, That's all really was changed.
Yeah.
If Crawford adopts a Usyk style, he would become almost untouchable, a ghost in the ring. He wouldn't be there to absorb punches. Imagine him not only switching stances, but combining Usyk's relentless lateral movement, circling left, then right, probing with jabs the body, and pivoting out before an opponent can even react. The frustration for anyone facing him would be overwhelming.
Things to go with it is the fact that he uses all of what he has. He is not the biggest boxer in the heavyweight division by any stretch. He doesn't have some of the physical attributes that everyone else has, but through this studying of the sport, he is able to use absolutely everything that he has for himself. So being a student of your sport, you understand your sport to such a high degree that it allows you to figure out, what do I have that I can put in this sport and how can I succeed with what I've got.
Wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.